Hello and welcome to the channel. In response to the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council PCC, Thisday on the Rise TV has hit back on what it called bullying of free press and an attempt to silence the media by the APC PCC. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Let's go. You can't bully free press, silence media. Thisday on Arise editors tell Alake Onanuga. The board of editors of Thisday on Arise News yesterday accused the All Progressives Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council's PCC Director of Media and Publicity, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, and its Director, Strategic Communication, Mr. Dele Alake, of attempting to silence independent media, cower as well as bully free press ahead of the 2023 general elections in what they described as a copycat style of former U.S. President Donald Trump against independent media. The Thisday and Arise News boards of editors stated this in a joint statement titled Tinubu on Thisday on Arise Media Group and the Attack on Free Speech. They also noted out of envy and pettiness the continuous attacks on their chairman and editor-in-chief, Prince Nduka Ogbaigbena, by both Alake and Onanuga. The editors pointed out that in at least 4 separate press statements and interviews in the last 3 weeks, Onanuga and Alake, instead of responding to issues or sending petition to the organization's ombudsman, have variously accused the group of bias against the APC presidential candidate, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They are wrong. Truth and the pursuit thereof and the reporting of facts is no bias. The duo has taken unprofessionalism, recklessness, picayune politics, and blackmail to a new art form. After their first press statement, we ignored them, but they authored a second statement, which we again ignored, not wanting to insert ourselves into the political discourse. But the more we have ignored them, the more they have mistaken our silence for cowardice and continued their unrelentless attacks with virulence, even threatening us with the Nigerian Press Council, a press council that has been completely rejected by the mainstream independent Nigerian media precisely for this reason: misuse and abuse by an incipient dictatorship. Imagine this insecure duo of Onanuga and Alake already threatening the free press when they are seeking our votes. What will they do if Tinubu was elected president? Kill independent media or take their markets over using the power of the state and replacing them with media platforms they control and wish kowtow to them, the editor stated. The editors pointed out that the attacks intensified since the publication in the Thisday edition of the 18th November 2022 of the death of one Muiz Adegboyega Akande, a Tinubu associate mentioned as being involved by U.S. authorities in a drug trafficking investigation of the APC candidate in 1993. According to the editors, the Thisday report introduced the person that died as Muiz, but included a condolence message from Lagos State Governor to the family of Dr. Kolakbo Akande. Did Thisday mix up the identity of two brothers? We needed to be sure before issuing an apology. We needed to hear from the family. Till date, we have not heard from the family. The fact is that mistakes in reporting the death of someone who may not have died is not unusual in the media. But then a quick statement from the family of the person so reported to have died, as happened when the media mistakenly reported the death of the late nationalist and past president Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe in the 90s, would have quickly laid the matter to rest. Most newspapers, including the national television stations except Thisday, made the error and was quickly corrected. Thisday later became the first newspaper on May 12, 1996 to exclusively break the true story of the passing of Nnamdi Azikiwe, they added. However, for some strange reasons, Muiz, since the publication of the story, has not disowned the Thisday report that he was not dead, nor has any of his family members. Therefore, the editor stated that they found it curious that it was the APC Presidential Campaign Council that would issue a statement that the person that died was Kolakbo, not Muiz. In a statement he issued on 21st November 2022, Onanuga had accused Thisday of denigrating Kolakbo, a medical doctor and an Accord Party candidate for the House of Representatives some years back. but a quick internet search showed that the Accord Party candidate in question was indeed Muiz, not Kolakbo. Where was Onanuga's professionalism in passing off Muiz for Kolakbo? Did he verify his story as a journalist of several decades? Strangely, the trio of NigerianNews.com, SarConnectMedia.com, ConsidereKent.com, which highlighted the poster in an internet search outline, have since deleted it on their websites. What a curious coincidence. Perhaps Onanuga, the self-assigned publicist of the Akandes, may wish to clarify this. He should also clarify his relationship and the relationship of the APC-PCC with the Akandes and why they would issue a statement on behalf of the family. Or better still, get Muiz Akande to step out so we can close this matter. We note that the APC Campaign Council is riled by our report on Akande's death, the editor stated. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. According to Thisday and Arise Board of Editors, with documents already in the public domain about Tinubu's funds forfeiture over drug investigation in the United States of America, it was important to state that for national security, foreign policy, and national interest, any candidate aspiring to be the president of Nigeria should not shy away from media scrutiny concerning any link with drug trafficking or be associated with anyone so involved. However, tangentially, they stressed that it was a national security question for which all patriots must seek answers, saying it goes to the heart of the country's nascent democracy and indeed its political stability. Furthermore, they demanded for full and complete answers on the entire circumstances leading to the forfeiture. They recalled the case of Manuel Noriega, the Panamanian leader who the U.S. helped to put in power between 1983 and 1989 and whose involvement in drug trafficking later led to the U.S. invasion of Panama and his capture, trial and conviction in Miami. As a result of the foregoing, the editors warned that Nigeria cannot afford a Noriega moment, despite some of the acrobatics of APC spokesman trying to make light of forfeiture of funds linked to drug trafficking. Have the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA), the Nigeria Intelligence Agency (NIA), and the Office of the National Security Advisor (NSA) investigated this? We need their reports and clarity, one way or the other, in this most important national security question on the 2023 elections with implications for our democracy. We also note that two senior APC campaign officials had separately requested that we move Thisday editor and columnist Shaka Momodu and the morning show co-host on Arise News, Rufai Oseni, from their current positions to stop the attacks or get reprieve from a future Tinubu presidency. That's the news, guys. Thanks for joining. Until next time, bye.